First of all, guys, the one who is with us is someone with whom Vivian can share his coffee and his coffee mug as well. We have his whole and soul, his soulmate, his wife, Nouran. First of all, Nouran, thank you for giving the biggest reality check to Vivian Desana and not sugarcoating things for him. It
I
really
didn't
means,
give a reality check to Vivian. I gave a reality check to people around Vivian.
but somewhere or the other, it was much needed for Vivian as well because with
Yeah, it
whom,
worked in Vivian's favor, of course,
yes,
because
yes.
he has seen the bigger image which no one have told him about.
My first question was basically that Vivian is a brand in himself. His name is a brand in himself. But
Yeah.
outside, there are some questions that people are saying ki why Vivian is with Avinash and Isha. मतलब बार बार he is going to them. बार बार उन्हीं के आसपास he is looking out and वैसी चीजें लग रही हैं कि a lot of people are saying कि Vivian is looking much like an assistant there. So what do you want to say on this?
In a house full of people, you are spending 90 days. And it is called the house of Rishta, whether you are building Rishta or not, it is taken on you. So
हाँ
if he
जी.
didn't bond with anyone, it will be pointed at him that he is not able to build Rishta or make friends in the house. If he was not, if he has done it, now they are saying he is their assistant, which is completely false. He has joined them after he stood up against the entire house, taken Avinash's side in the beginning of the show.
बिल्कुल.
And then he was the bridge between Avinash and the rest of the housemates who were acting very egoistic and very selfish not to go and ask for ration for the house. He was the
Facts.
one who went and negotiate on their behalf, made sure that they get even the basics every day. So I don't think the assistant will lead, and he was a leader.
And the most recent and heated topic is Kamya came on the weekend कबार and Kamya told very disappointed. पूरा फुस हो गया विवियन इतने साल से मना कर रहा था दोबारा नहीं आना चाहिए था. You will lead into their shows but you are not a leader over here. And a lot of buzz is already on social media. So what is your take on this? Do you think कि विवियन लीड नहीं कर पा रहा है शो के अंदर या डू यू थिंक कि विवियन का गेम पूरा फुस हो गया या विवियन जो है वो डिसअपॉइंट कर दिया अपने फैंस को? What do you want to say on this?
See, I have always maintained that promos are misleading. I would
Fact.
like to see the episode, but I have seen the part yesterday, which you have mentioned, that she has said that line. So I totally disagree with her. With all due respect to her, she was one of the contestants, but I disagree with her.
Okay.
Uh, I think Vivian game फुस नहीं है.
हम्म.
I think Vivian is very strong contender. He has
बिल्कुल.
stand up outside and he has came out as the most dignified and composed and respectful person. If Vivian is not a strong person, Vivian is not playing well, if Vivian is fuss game,
हम्म.
uh, why Rajat mom said after Rajat she wants Vivian, Kashish mom
बिल्कुल.
after Kashish
Even she
she
said.
wants Vivian, Avinash's mom, Isha's mom, Shrotika's husband went to him and told him, "You are a very gentleman. You have an aura. You never went below the belt the entire show."
बिल्कुल.
And he has praised them a lot inside the show. So these people are watching, our audience. These people are neutral audience, family of competitors of Vivian. Yet they
Fact.
have seen the good in Vivian. They have seen what actually Vivian is, the true Vivian. They have loved him. They have appreciated him. I have seen how lovely Rajat's mom approached him. She hugged him. Shum's mom hugged him and welcomed him. Even Shahat's mom, when she was leaving, she gave him a kiss on the shoulder, like we, say goodbye to our loved ones, sons and daughters. So I think if all the moms and all the contenders' respective family have seen goodness in Vivian, so what did Kamya see? I think she has not been watching the show regularly.
Thank you for clearing this air. This was much needed. But one thing I wanted to say, Ki Vivian is really, I personally think he has mastered the art of loving and
And
being
I'm
loved.
sorry, I want to add one comment here, if you allow
बिल्कुल
me.
बिल्कुल. Yes, 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 please.
She was saying you are a lead in your shows, but you are not lead here.
हाँ.
First of all, to just say two things on this. Vivian 30 plus promos of the show on Vivian and 32 thumbnail on Vivian.
हाँ.
So where is no lead? If the makers are depending so much on Vivian Desena's name to produce 31 promo and 32 thumbnails on his name.
Thumbnail. Yeah.
And it is a reality show, so Kamya ma'am must also know that there is a huge difference between fiction and non-fiction.
Fact.
Non-fiction is reality show. Fiction, you are given a script of a character which is not you. So she want him to be fake? I don't understand.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing this, sir. Because yesterday, when I
Yeah.
was live after the episode, there are a lot of Vivian fans from Pakistan. They join from Afghanistan. They join from Dubai, from London, from New Zealand. They join, and everyone has even everyone was on the same point. They were like, "यार ये तो Vivian के साथ गलत हो रहा है. Why Kamya is targeting Vivian like this?" Or there was one more question going on. कि do you think जैसे Karan was spoon feeded? I think so. For approx 2-3 times they said कि बार बार करण को समझाया गया, बार बार करण को बताया गया कि what he have to do, but why it was so late for Vivian? Because अभी तक mostly on a lot of weekends का बार Vivian was ignored, and now all of a sudden you are blasting on him. So what do you want to say on this?
See, I think if Vivian was not given a feedback, it can be taken two sides. Maybe he was doing well, that the
हाँ,
makers didn't think
possibilities.
that he needs. Because in the beginning of show, he was having an opinion and a stand in every single thing. Like the first promo, first modda was between him and Shahat.
बिल्कुल.
Then between him and Avinash. Then between him and Shehzada. Then between him and Karamveer. So he was everywhere in the beginning, in the few weeks.
Hmm.
Till unfortunately he got emotionally involved in the group and he trusted them, over trusted them. And by that time, on the other side, Karamveer himself admitted to me that for the first 5, 6 weeks, he was not
हाँ, he
aware
told
what
you.
he's doing
Yes.
and what he's supposed to do and how to play the game. Because this is not KKK, this is different.
Yes, actually.
Till Sandeep came. So it is, he himself admitted that he needed guidance to start playing well.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. And that clip is already very much viral on social media, which we are seeing.
Yeah.
But I even also wanted to know कि what do you think कि विवेन ने अच्छा खेला इस पूरी सीजन में, या his game went down somewhere, or do you think कि जिनके साथ he was sitting like Avinash and Isha, they really used him according to their convenience? What is your take?
See, it is 15 weeks of a show. Uh, Today we are like 95 days. You cannot be on the same line all the days
बिल्कुल
because
बिल्कुल
you are
बिल्कुल.
being yourself. And he said also, I will be myself. I will feel low sometime, homesickness sometime, not in the mood sometime. So, do you expect someone to be 24 hours charged and
No, 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 I don't think.
energetic? It is very impossible. Especially
Yes,
for someone like Vivian, he's very calm person, very chill person, composed person. So he will not be 24 hours like, feeling charged. And of course, they have taken advantage of him being emotionally invested and involved with them. He trusted them and they misuse the trust.
बिल्कुल. And you also used one word saying कि I see it as a betrayal on the table
Yeah.
when you were sitting with them. After that, even I said on my live and I saw it on their social media as well. People are saying Avinash, he's a traitor. Plus, people are saying you really used Vivian Desana according to your convenience, and you actually tried to control him. And there are a lot of sayings as well कि if Avinash was not there with Vivian, Vivian's game should be way much different. और अगर अविनाश नहीं होते साथ में तो बहुत अलग गेम होता विवियन का. So what you want to say on this? मतलब the
Yeah, I
term
think
traitor.
when Avinash started getting the insecurity of Vivian leading on and Vivian taking the lights and Vivian and Karamveer rebels kind of pushed by the makers, he started to try his best to overshadow Vivian.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah. So if this didn't happen, I think Vivian would have outshined more and more.
So even one more mudda was going on, like coffee date wala with Karan and Vivian. So would you like
Yeah.
to organize a coffee date for them?
Yeah. So his sister even told him, I don't know about Karan, you be my friend. So I think we will be going an XX kind of day, coffee date. Me and Karan
Wow.
and Vivian with his sister.
Kya baat, wow. And I also wanted to know one thing, like Karanveer and Avinash, will they be friends outside the house again, or there will be
Karanveer
some
and
differences
Avinash.
between them? Karanveer and Vivian, sorry. Karanveer and Vivian, sorry.
I think yes, because they have this mutual ground of uh, somehow respect, somehow appreciation, because they have known each other for long. And
Hmm.
they will come back again. And actually, what bothers Avinash the most, that they will meet on the ground. It is given. They will meet on the ground again. They will travel together again. They have a long life kind of association together. So I think at least they will be now, if not 12 years friends, they will be
हाँ,
future friends.
बिल्कुल. मतलब I really want them to be as a friend either, because Vivian is one of the calm,
In
composed
heart,
person.
in Vivian Hearts, Karamveer was
हाँ.
always a good friend.
Good friend, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Karamveer has different calculation and definition of friendship. But I believe that he understood now the goodness inside Vivian and how honest and genuine Vivian is. That's what he told me, that I couldn't turn him into an enemy because he is very genuine and honest. So
But
I
even
think
your
Karamveer also have seen the goodness, and if Karamveer would like to have a loyal, honest friend, so nothing more than Vivian.
wow यार, मतलब even I personally think Vivian is loyal to his work and to everything, मतलब जो भी वो चीज करते हैं.
Loyalty for Vivian is everything.
बिल्कुल, it sees उनके actions में भी वो चीजें दिखती हैं कि
हाँ.
how honest he is first of all. And there are a lot of clips as well कि जहाँ पर वो नमाज पढ़ रहे हैं, और वो भी clips दिखाए गए हैं. It is on social media available. एंड बाकी जितने भी मतलब कंटेस्टेंट्स घर से बाहर आए, whoever came outside of the house, they really appreciated Vivian by saying भाई बहुत सच्चा बंदा है, बहुत ऑनेस्ट बंदा है, उसके
Yes,
जैसा बंदा हमने नहीं देखा.
that's
So
exactly what
everyone is
I'm saying.
appreciating.
Families have seen it. Ex-contestants have seen it. So this is the real win for Vivian. Like he, for us, his family and his fan, he won already.
But your one example I really liked when you told Karanveer ki, like, see if your office colleagues, and that example which you gave Karan, that was very much
Yeah,
fantastic and very much needed. So Evan,
thank
thank you
you.
for that.
Thank you.
And I
Yeah,
also
because
wanted.
we are very different from each other. Each one has different definition of friendship.
Hmm.
So I just wanted to end this kind, of narrative that it is not true, it is not real, because he had it real in his head because it is his own definition. He told Karamveer, friendship means in my heart, doesn't mean that I don't have your
He told.
information sit with me in a notebook.
He told this to him. And
Yeah,
there are a lot of buzz going on कि भाई Vivian के बाद अब अगर Big Boss 19 में Nouran should come and play Big Boss, because he is actually a good contestant for Big Boss. So
and
what is your take on that?
Nouran is taking strength from Vivian. I don't know what is happening if Nouran on her own playing this very hard game. It is not easy at all. I
बिल्कुल.
am taking my strength from him. I am that strong only because I am defending him and I am supporting him. On my own, how it will be, I might break down from the first week and ask them to take me out.
And I also wanted to know one thing, like अभी जो weekend के बार पे हुआ, चाहत's personal life was brought down. As you also said कि चाहत is one of the good contestant, you loved her, so her personal life was brought down, and on social media there were a lot of sayings by कि भाई किसी की personal life को मतलब, it was not good to bring someone's personal life inside the
Yeah,
show, dragging her
yeah,
personal life, talking about her boyfriend in terms ki when she was not comfortable about talking that thing, and that was very
yeah.
much private. So what is your take on that? Is it okay to bring someone's personal life like this on the show?
If the person has not given his, uh, you know, uh, like if he doesn't agree on it, if he didn't, if he was not asked for it, that I will bring these things. So I think yeah, it is no need to bring it right now. Like it came out of nowhere only because her mom said that she doesn't have a boyfriend. So they just want to tell her, no, you have a boyfriend. So what if she's hiding this fact from her family? What if it's very private? What if her family is kind of very reserved kind of family coming from a small village who doesn't accept kind of these things, and she know that this will hurt them or this will not get an acceptance from them. So without her consent, that we will bring your personal life inside, I think it shouldn't have happened.
And okay, thank you on this. And one more thing, yesterday when Avinash, Isha, and Vivian were talking, so Isha stated one thing to Avinash, saying, "Are you against Vivian?" जिसके बाद अविनाश सेड, "आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट एनीवन, बस जो हो रहा है आई एम नॉट विथ हिम," यानी कि विवियन. सो क्लियरली
हाँ.
अविनाश बिहाइंड द बैक इज सेइंग कि मैं विवियन के साथ नहीं हूं, विवियन का सपोर्ट नहीं करूंगा, बट ऑन
So
फेस ही इज लाइक,
when did ever Avinash supported Vivian?
दैट्स द ट्रुथ. दैट्स द ट्रुथ.
Avinash didn't Avinash didn't support Vivian, and this I told him in his face. Vivian saved him twice from nomination when his time got, but Avinash nominated him. And when Avinash became the time guard, and by Vivian's help only,
बिल्कुल.
he didn't save him. And he made an agreement with Isha that I don't want to save Vivian. Don't take his frame and run. Leave it. So when did he support him? Because his fans are saying he has been there for him. I supported him. He never did. Never did support him at all.
And one more thing I wanted to know, sorry for cutting you down.
Yeah.
One more thing I wanted to know. On Weekend Ka Bar, they are saying the things ki Salman ignored Vivian. I don't know why Salman is not talking to Vivian. And a lot of things are going on social media कि इतने टाइम तक तो आप विवियन के बारे में बात ही नहीं कर रहे हो. खास करके सलमान खान को दे आर टेलिंग कि यू आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट विवियन, यू आर इग्नोरिंग हिम, एंड अचानक से यू आर जस्ट ब्लास्टिंग ऑन विवियन बाय सेइंग गेम ओवर है, बस खत्म हो गया, खुद के होम ग्राउंड पे यू कांट प्ले वेल, and lot of things we already heard. So what is your take on that? Is Salman wrong on this, or क्या सलमान को इसके पहले विवियन को कुछ फीडबैक देना चाहिए था, or do you think is it
As
too late,
As I said,
that game is over?
I don't have a comment on Salman sir's talk or or the makers' approach also, makers' plans. I don't have a comment on this. However, they plan it. It's their platform. It's their show. They run it the way they want. But he of course needed a earlier feedback to at least, they and sometimes they show contestant clips or they show them things has happened behind their back. But this didn't
बिल्कुल.
happen with Vivian at all. No one showed him anything about Avinash or Isha or anything about anyone has spoken about him. So yeah, this was much needed earlier. Why it's happening now, I don't know. It is their platform. They are free to do whatever they want, say whatever they want. For me, game is not over. It is the hardest 2 weeks coming up, and Vivian has to actually play very well in these 2 weeks. He doesn't have to be demotivated at all. So this is the only thing that I comment on it.
And recently, last two questions I'll go with. Of the second last one is there is two tweets of Kamya Punjabi. First one I will say on. She told, "Promos देखकर पागल होने वाली जनता. This was all in favor of VD. Coming from me, he knows how to take it and what to do about it next. I spoke to him a lot. It may or may not be in the episode, but it's all for his best. I know it's late, but as they say, it's never too late. Keep voting." And on the second tweet, just she said, "For now, Rajat is in the top. अब करते रहो tweets और लड़ते रहो आपस में." So what is your take on this tweet?
She likes masala na, so let her have it.
क्या बात है. Nouran, first of all, yeah,
I
thank you.
thank you.
Open
Thank
like
you.
this.
Thank you so much.
Who is your top five? Whom you see in the top five according to you? Who is top five in the show?
Vivian, Rajat, KV, um, Vivian, Rajat, KV, Shrutika, and fifth might be Shilba ma'am or Avinash.
Okay. And lastly, Vivian के fans को आप क्या message देना चाहेंगे? What is the message to Vivian fans? Because I really wanted you to know this, कि people from Pakistan, Afghanistan, New Zealand, London, they are actually supporting Vivian.
I receive all the messages on my
But
DM, on my email. I received it, and I see their tweets.
but
I
their
am very
concern,
glad and grateful.
I'm sorry for cutting you down, but their concern was on my life ki bhai, how to vote. We just can't install Geo Cinema. We just can't vote. So what should we do? And there are a lot of people from Pakistan, like two, three names I know, Sidra and Ikra. They just comment from them, and they always tell ki we are praying for Vivian. Whenever we pray, whenever we do namaz, we just pray कि Vivian should win this show. And बहुत सारी चीजें they give love. So what is your last message to Vivian Desana's fans? Because hardly only 2 weeks का game is remaining. So what is your last message to Vivian Span and for Vivian Desana as well?
We have come that far because of your support and love, because of all the hard work and dedication you have been doing for Vivian. Please keep up and buckle up the game also in the last 2 weeks. We need more support. We need more hard work, and keep voting for him, keep supporting him, and showering with him with more and more love. I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful to each and every one of you.
Norin, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank you
thank
so
you for
much.
being this honest. And thank you for being this bebak.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for
Thank
being
you.
this fearless, the way you're talking. And one more thing, which you said in the Big Boss house, ki, what is stopping you to be open, as you said to Vivian? Bahar ka mat socho, I'm there outside. I will handle everything. So, ab pata chal raha, I can see it. You are genuinely handling everything very well.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the
Thank you so
time.
much.
And
Thank you so
thank you so
much.
much for being so opinionated. Baki,
Thank you.
I wish all the very best to Vivian Desana and to his fans to keep him voting.
Thank you.
And I'll
Thank you.
try my level best to do whatever I can. Baki, thank you. Thank you so much
Thank you so
for
much. Thank you so
being
much.
this honest. Really means a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Math. Bye bye. Thank you.
Lots of love to you, Noran. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.